Namaste students, welcome to social online class. In our previous class we learned about classification of different events like family events, school events and national events. In today's class we will do the remaining exercises on that concept and also learn a new concept called timeline. A timeline is nothing but showing different dates and events on a line in sequence or order. So let's get started.
The learning outcomes for today's class. You will be able to understand the concept of chronology and timelines. Organize events in chronological order on a timeline. Resources required. Keep your Social Studio companion and notebook ready along with pencil and eraser. Today's agenda. We will complete the activities under the topic events, go through the word in focus and word wall, followed by key question and the PEP activity. We will understand what is meant by chronology and timeline. After completing few more activities, we will end the session with home fun and summary. Children, if you remember, we have done this companion to be activity in our previous class. So now, refer to this activity again and answer the following questions. Imagine your school friends have also done this activity. Do you think they have the same set of dates as you? For family events, no, because they would have different dates for their family events. For school related events, yes, because they are also studying in the same school, so they will have same dates. For national festivals, yes, because national events are celebrated across the country on the same date. Suppose your friends from another school have also filled this table. Would they have the same set of dates as you? For family events? No, because they will have different dates for family events. For school related events? Probably no, because different schools celebrate events on different dates. For national festivals? Yes, because all schools celebrate on the same date. Now, based on these observations, mark the following statements as true or false. National events happen on specific dates every year. For example, Independence Day happens on 15th August. So, this statement is true. School events can be celebrated on different days by different schools. True. Different families celebrate family events on different days. True. So what is the conclusion of this activity? We understand that family events and school events mostly fall on different dates for different people. But national festivals are celebrated by all the people of a country on the same date. It's now time to do the Think and Ink activity 2.14. Read the given statements. Identify whether they describe family, school or national events. Write F for family events, S for school events and N for national events. First one. Students participate in various cultural programs with parents as guests. Which type of event it is? It is a school event. Grandparents give gifts to their grandchildren. It is a family event. People wear new clothes and exchange sweets with friends and neighbors. Again, family event. The national flag is hoisted at the country's capital. National event. Various inter-class events are held and winners are awarded during the prize distribution ceremony. This could be a sports day or annual day. So this is a school event. People gather in public places and sing the national anthem. National event. This is the summary or conclusion about events. Events and celebrations happen throughout a year. They can be classified based on how they are celebrated and by whom. Some events are celebrated only by a few people and on different dates, while others might be celebrated by everyone on the same day. Today's word in focus, arrange. It is a verb. It means to put into a proper order. Conjugation: arrange, arranged, arranging, and arranges. Derivative: arrangement, which is a noun. Usage of the word: when events are arranged in the order, it is said to be in chronological order. Tina is arranging her books in order. The floral arrangement on the stage is beautiful. Word wall. Learn these words with correct spellings and pronunciation. Chronology, chronology. Chronological order, chronological order. Timeline, horizontally and vertically. The key question for today's class: other than a calendar, which other tool can be used to track dates and events? Think over it. Before we start the PEP activity, watch this video on timelines.
Today we will learn about timeline. We can arrange events in order of happening on timeline. Rohan was born in 2005. He got admission in school in 2010. He is studying in class 3 in 2013. Let's mark Rohan's father's life events on timeline. Rohan's father is of 40 years. He went to school at age of 5 years. He passed class 10 at the age of 15 years. He passed college at the age of 23 years. He got first job at 30 years age. This is Rohan's father timeline.
Now let us do the PEP activity. Arrange the words or phrases listed below in the order of their occurrence. Start with the oldest on the left and keep moving to the right. The phrases given are a year ago, last month, yesterday, last week, 2 months ago, 3 years later, later means afterwards, and today. So pause the video and complete this activity and come back to verify your answers. The correct answers are, starting from left to right: a year ago, 2 months ago, last month, last week, yesterday, today, and 3 years later. This is the correct order or sequence of occurrence. Children, when you are born as a baby to till date, you would have crossed several milestones in your life. As a baby, you would have first learned to sit, then crawl, and then learn to stand on your feet. These are all very important milestones of your childhood life. So when we arrange these events in the order in which they happened, they are said to be in chronological order. Chronology is a list of events arranged in the order in which they happened. The word chronology comes from the Greek words chronos and logos. The word comes from the Greek words chronos and logos. Chronos means time and logos means word. Next activity. Here is some information on Rohit's life presented in chronological order but in two different ways. First one is given in a paragraph, and in the second, same events are displayed on a timeline. Rohit was born in 2010. He took his first steps when he was a year old, that means in 2011. The next year he spoke his first words, that is in 2012. 3 years later, that means 3 years after 2012, in 2015, he celebrated his 5th birthday. Now, out of these two ways, which one is easy to understand? The first paragraph has too many words, whereas the timeline helps you to understand easily and in a better way. Now answer these questions. Which of the two options were you able to understand better? And why do you think so? When events are put in chronological order and displayed along a line, it is called a timeline. Marking events on a timeline helps us know the order in which these important events happened. This is a simple timeline showing a student's day. Next we have Look Deep Activity 2.17. Shivani has a busy day. Here is her schedule. Use the numbers 1 to 4 to arrange the events in the chronological order on the timeline. All these events belong to the same date, April 21st. You have to arrange these events based on the given time, from morning till night. Pause the video and do the activity and come back to check your answers. Timelines give us a sense of how much time has gone by in between events. Events that happen on the same day can be arranged based on the time that they happened. We can also represent events that happen across days, weeks, months, years using a timeline. A timeline looks like a number line. You begin with the event that happened first and move on to other events that happen later. They can be drawn horizontally or vertically. This is an example for horizontal timeline. This is an example for vertical timeline. Some timelines just mention dates and times. Others may describe each event or have pictures to show what happened. So children, we have come to the end of the class. Hope you have understood this concept. Note down the home fun activities to be done. Let us summarize this concept once again. Chronology is a list of events arranged in the order in which they happened. Timeline is display of events and dates along a line. Timelines can be horizontal and vertical. In our next class, we will discuss the remaining activities, project time, journal time, concept map and question time. Until then, take care and thank you for watching.